Welcome to the 90s Simply the Best, where we showcase two games from a great decade in rugby league, the 1990s. And for this episode, we focus on one of the decade's great teams, the St George Dragons.
Rabbitohs from left to right. Tim Manders the man with the whistle, and John Gosher is riding shotgun up in the stands. Likeville comes off his own line. First tackle of the game, and down he goes.
And just quickly, Ray, Tim Brasher in the centres, Craig Wing to fullback.
Pearson. Second hit of the game. Rabbitohs hunting in numbers early. The big men loving it. Thompson.
The South's playing the most compressed defence I've ever seen. Illawarra on the last, back to Rodwell. He'll kick. But they'll run wide in this game if South Sydney don't spread any further than they have in the opening six.
Big breeze behind the Dragons.
Anyway, just have a look at the South Sydney defence there. We've got Chris Caruana. He must be 30, 35 metres from the sideline. And here's a chance. Tracy involved out wide. Caruana makes the tackle.
Richard has a quick look at the blind side. Runs to it. Rodwell put away. Scuffle up back in the middle of the park.
Tracy again. And I think you'll find it's Caruana at the bottom of that as well.
Walk away. Walk away. Walk away.
South players throwing the first punch, he is the aggressor.
Okay, thank you very much. Listen, fellas. Let's get these player balls clean from the start, okay? Once we call a tackle or once a bloke has passed the ball, let's just clear it straight away.
That's nothing, Tim.
Yeah, just hang on a tick. And Darren, once something happens, let me look after it, okay? Don't come in afterwards.
Earlier you called three and then went play on. What do we do when you call three? You called the tackle and then it was play on.
No, mate, I didn't do that.
You did.
No, mate.
On the South Sydney 40-metre line, Pearson. Inside the 10 against the Rabbitohs. Now they should take the kick at goal. So Bartram with this kick, and it's straight on line. 2 points to the Dragons. First points of the game. Pearson. Almost through. Barrett. Patton into the back line. Wishart down the left flank. Wishart's got Barrett inside him. Barrett will score. Barrett puts it over the line. Brilliant try by the Dragons. Luke Patton was brilliant. Wishart was wise, and Barrett had pace. Should get this one, and he does. Good kick by Bartram, and a converted try for the Dragons. They lead 8-0 after 29 minutes. Now from Rodwell, finding Timmins. Patton came in, Smith is there. And they're just inside their own 40-metre line. This is the last tackle. It'll be interesting. They've gone for the bigger kicker, but he's gone for the grubber kick. This is play on for Blacklock. And Enriquez for Blacklock. Blacklock, look at him go! Look at him go! Nathan's over! Blacklock's in! Will he do the big handstand? That is absolutely brilliant! That is absolutely superb!
He's an excitement machine, Nathan Blacklock. 17 tries this season, and they've all been with a stamp of class and quality about them. Craig Coleman can't believe it. He'll be disappointed in Craig Wing's effort here. A little bit of luck. Ball going through. Not quite where Matthew Rodwell intended. Good players make their own luck. Craig Wing backing off to go to the support player. Chris Caruana was never going to have the foot speed to match it with the flying winger. And really probably should have come in and made a tackle and worried about the support player for somebody else.
Yeah, he's a machine, isn't he? Try scoring, speed machine. And yeah, the fullback will be disappointed in his effort there. He just had to make a decision and go in. No use backing off. He just opened up like a big set of railway tracks for him. Just kept going, choo right down the middle.
And no lock coming across in cover because Wayne Richards is now being taken from the field. Two trainers have got him, so he wasn't there. A couple of problems there.
So the conversion successful from Wayne Bartram. 14-0. To cool his heels, the Dragons. Mundine and Barrett available. Mundine, of course, not today. Craig Smith. Brown. Deep back line on the left of the ground. Ainscough goes back. Patton comes in from fullback. Now works again with Ainscough. Ainscough tries to circle a rabbit. Comes to Brasher. Beats Brasher! Ainscough's over! Oh, Jamie Ainscough! What a good try!
One of the great pluses about Jamie Ainscough is his involvement. You'll see a passing movement and he will handle 2 and 3 times. He likes being where the football is, and on this occasion, well, he's done it all on his own. Finds Patton back on the inside, he doubles back around, he beats a very good defender in Tim Brasher. Very, very strong, he's got a good fend, and that's a perfect illustration of it there, and speeds away to, well, you would think, wrap up this match.
Bartram converts, he's having an easy day with the boot. There's the score, 20-0. Fitzgibbon. Craig Smith. Here he is again. Got through the tackle of Trindle that time. Rodwell brings him down. But Craig Smith having a big second half. Now Timmins comes at them down the short side. Blacklock's away. Lumans gets him in a good tackle. Timmins. Barrett. Now Rodwell. And here they go again with Tracy. Got the ball away for Pearson. Pearson for Ainscough. Wishart in the corner. Barrett. Now Timmins. Through 2. Back inside to Fitzgibbon. Fitzgibbon's over. Dragons are having a big day. In front of a big crowd. Trying to make the top 4.
They're playing with a lot of confidence now, the Dragons. Last tackle, they decided to run the football. Craig Smith again set it up with a barnstorming effort. Through the tackle of Trindle, he carries Rodwell for about 8 or 10 metres. Garlick comes in to complete it eventually. They went to the left-hand side. This was almost a try. Great tackle from Justin Lumans. And at the end of this set of 6, Trent Barrett thinks of kicking, throws it to Timmins, who straightened it up, and no cover coming across from the other side, and Craig Fitzgibbon hasn't had much game time this afternoon, but he gets another try.
I think in that set of 6, South Sydney probably missed a dozen tackles, and that tells the story. Timmins got through a couple of feeble attempts there, and nice and easy for Fitzgibbon. But a barnstorming run from Craig Smith after he burst through Carroll and Trindle, and then ran another 20 metres. He's a former State of Origin player. I had him in '97. He played very well for us, and it's taken him a long time this year to find his fitness. But now that he has, he's playing extremely well, Craig Smith.
And they did need him to do something with Chris Lightfold being out of the match in the first half.
I got my doubt that Craig Smith will be starting from the bench. After this effort today, it's been a beauty. Fitzgibbon from right in front converts his own try. So the Dragons 26, the Rabbits no score. Now for Rodwell. Now they've got bodies in motion. Timmins! 5 away.
They go to the left and get some wide passes, they score.
Barrett's in there. He's alert to that. Ainscough for the corner. The flick pass goes backwards. And again, Thompson away for Brown. Brown for Pearson. Pearson. 10 away on 5. Penalty, it'll go Dragons' way. And he's put him in the bin.
Yeah, Sean Garlick off to the bin. Deemed to be a professional foul.
Well, it's a complete loss and lack of discipline today by the South Sydney side. They gave a penalty away for this particular infringement in the last set of 6 as St George had the ball.
26-0 at the moment, 28 now. Puts it into the Mervyn Nixon stand, which borders the southern end of Wynn Stadium. Neil taking us into the next passage of play. Been good, this man today, Corey Pearson. Brad Mackay. First division today. I'll come back to that. Ainscough. Ainscough! Spins away! Gets a
acceleration from it. Bennett with Rodwell. Now it's away for Tracy. Wing pursues. Aints goes there. Jamie gives it to Blacklock. Blacklock is in. That is one of the rugby league tries. That might be the best of 99. That was sensational. 32-0. How good was that?
You don't see much better. It was exhilarating. It's the Dragons at their best. It's rugby league at its best. And Jamie Ainscough, we spoke about his involvement earlier, pushes straight through the tackle of Hookie. Got support on the inside from Rodwell. Tracy's had a big game. He's played on the wing. He's got plenty of speed for a big man. The one-arm take from Ainscough. He'd have scored himself in the corner. No, I'll give it to you, Nathan. You take it around near the posts.
Whoa! Whoa! And another one! Good on you, boy. You enjoy him.
Oh, how good is it? It's just a delight to be here. The second half has just been absolutely brilliant by St George Illawarra. And Jamie Ainscough, what a game he's had. Another missed tackle, and they're just G'ing up on the end. It's a G-up. Who wants it? Ainscough, he could have scored. And just watch it again. Beautiful stuff there. Hey-ya, hoa, hey-ya.
Yeah, he's just got Anthony Mundine in one fell swoop there, hasn't he?
Oh, that is just beautiful stuff. And to think that anybody would object to that.
Not many of the 14,500 here this afternoon are objecting.
No, exactly. They're here to be entertained. And they're getting that at the expense of the Rabbits. But I think I saw some red and green supporters standing and applauding the expertise of the Dragons as they put that one down. Maybe the try of 99. Carroll, Ira, Parsons. Yeah, good work, Matt. Now Rodwell. Rodwell threw a very ordinary tackle going for the corner. And Rodwell pulled down. Through from Smith. On for Trindle. Wide for O'Neill. Running wider for Wing. Just waiting to see if South could do something before applying the advantage that he was running with. He's done it a lot today, Tim Mander.
Yeah, he scored.
Now he's over, is he?
Yeah, there's Caruana.
And he's got fingers on the ball, and the ball is on the ground. You're quite right, Peter, to try. There's O'Neill. It's a good-looking kick, and it's there. With the breeze, Julian puts it over the dot. It is 34-6. The Dragons over the Rabbitohs.
Let's go. Get in. Get in.
Fitzgibbon. Now, from Lance Thompson, they switch the point back to the left of the ground, and Patton is away from one. A one-handed pass away for Ainscough, and then Wishart comes back in, and the 14 is Craig Smith running to the 20-metre line. Got it away for Brown. Brown away for Rodwell. Rodwell on for Barrett. Barrett on for Big Pearson. Pearson, go yourself, big fella. You're over, Corey. That's your try. You played well. You deserve it. Now celebrate.
The front rowers are lining up on the wing to score now.
Trindle now. O'Neill. Caruana, the big fend, he's going over. Caruana puts it over the line for his second try. Today's crowd just 250 shy of that, with the attempted conversion unsuccessful. So Souths continue what has been an unhappy trot for them at Wollongong. They have not won here since 1989.
For our second game on this episode of the 90s Simply the Best, we go back to the year 1995.
Game's #1 referee Bill Harrigan in charge. Harrigan blows time on. St George, they kick off. The Bulldogs' first use of the football, and it goes over the sideline to force the mandatory 10-metre scrum.
Slow play, the ball has stopped things. Inside pass there. Good defence again in the middle of the ruck from the St George side on the last.
Dimmick is left and Lamb is right, and it's with the latter. He puts it high and across. He's looking for Halligan. The St George players didn't seem to be talking all that much, but Quinn has forced the 20-metre line drive, the touch, the tap from the 20-metre line taken by Coyne. 10-metre gain, the crowd groans. They weren't happy that the Bulldogs were not back the 10. Brown. Stevens. Attracting a lot of attention, Jason Stevens. 4 Bulldog defenders drawn in then. This is Bradley. Right on the halfway line. This is Bartram. From Gold Coast Seagulls this season to St George. Now they've used their 5 tackles. And Smith puts it in the air. Looking at that kick, the breeze is coming into their face. Battered down by one Dragon. Scooped up beautifully by Quinn. Brown gets it back inside. Here's a sensational try. Oh, that's great stuff, Bell. Mark Bell scores, but oh, what hands by Chris Quinn, the fullback.
Very good kick, put pressure on the Bulldogs.
Who was the goal kicker with the best percentage in Sydney Rugby League? This man. 7 out of 7, Wayne Bartram. He keeps it intact. 6-0, the Dragons over the Bulldogs. Side trailing 6-0 as Lamb. Away from play for Timu. Timu looks inside, gets rid of Mark Coyne, provides Halligan, then Ralph pulled down by Mark Bell. 22 metres out, 5 tackles gone. Lamb on for Halligan. Timu, the ball in front of him. Dimmick is with it. Timu comes back on the inside. Steps out of one. Oh, that is beautiful stuff. That is a magic try. Scored by the Sydney Bulldogs. Approaching 1,000 points for the year in 1995, and he converts. So 6-all. And St George now with Britt getting some attention. So only 12 in the line. Goulet is wide on the left. It could be to him that they will eventually go on this set. A flick ball from Stevens, then a chance for Bell. His second try. Can he get it down? In the final analysis, he did. They held him up and then rolled him over, and he has been able to put it down in the final wash-up.
It's his second for the match, but some good lead-up work on the inside. Mark Coyne realised there was a chance on the short side. Beautiful pass here from Stevens. Good ball from Mundine. And then Bell had a bit to do. Momentum takes him over. The ball is grounded.
Bartram now, can he keep it intact? This time he's made a mistake. It had been 8 out of 8.
He's got the Bulldogs' defence for being offside, getting up too quickly, and Mark Coyne takes the quick tap.
They go out to the blind side, but the ball landed in no man's land. Mundine will play it. 15 away from the Bulldogs line. Walford pulled down. Second tackle. 4 remaining. Brown away. Maybon to the centre. 27 is Tallis. They go in and try and take him. Look at the strength of the man. Shrugging them off. Goes for the line. Pull down 3 out. They come to the short side again. Brown, no, he decides to go back to the open. Stevens. It's a try, is it? Consultation with the man in goal. Lost as he went to ground it. No try.
Oh, great work from St George. Missing the try in the end as Jason Williams takes a quick tap. But here you see it was a beautiful ball from Brown, and the ball was lost, so a good decision.
We know that he can attack, but his defence today has been very solid. Mark Bell. Bradley. Transferred from the centres to the second row, as so many greats of the game have done before him. Bartram. Actually, there have been some very good centres that have made up into outstanding second rowers. Mundine. Randall was one that comes to mind. Madison was another. Smith. High kick. back, and that is play on for St George. Tallis is it with it? It is the full back, in fact. And a punch up in back play as the Bulldogs come away with it.
Yeah, Jim Dimmick and Chris Quinn throwing plenty. Something happened out there. He's had a pretty good game, Chris Quinn. It's very similar to Mark Coyne.
Boom. Ooh. And then now cop this back.
Well, Quinn should be penalised. He threw the first one.
A couple of good tennis players.
I touch him go the Bulldogs' way.
Yeah, no, you're a good judge. No, you're an outstanding judge. Penalty shot for goal from Bartram is waved away, but he gets it to go dead. Penalty count.
Oh, he's failed to find touch.
Penalty count 7-1 against the Bulldogs. From Dimmick across. Lamb on. Ralph pulled down on the halfway line by Damien McGarry. Lamb again using the right of the ground. Tocco.
This is a very ordinary passage of play here from St George the last couple of minutes. Turning the football over this end of the field too much, and they might...
Pay away for Timo, Peter, he's into space. Timo steps inside the 10 from McCracken away, the try. Scored by Daryl Halligan. Beautiful stuff. And Timo again to the fore. One pass there from McCracken was a gem.
Daryl Halligan from near enough to the sideline. Okay off the boot, and it's through. He's nailed it. Bullseye for Halligan, 12-10. The Bulldogs over the Dragons. Kicks off to start the next session of play. McCracken's been taken high.
He sent him off.
He sent him off.
Anthony Mundine.
Is it Mundine?
No.
Or no, it's McGarry. It's Damien McGarry who's been sent.
Well, the rash of high tackles continues. So do the send-offs. McGarry shakes the head.
It was probably identical in many ways to Rod Wishart. He left the ground to make the tackle.
And here's a bust made by Doherty. Support is there. A juggle by Hetherington. He's pulled down 22 metres out. And the Bulldogs have got St George on the rack at the moment. Lamb away. The bust is made. Intercepted. Put down 6 more tackles. McCracken gets it away for Timo. Timo, he'll score. Yes, John Timo. He scores again. Oh, outstanding performance individually by Timo, but the Dogs are starting to put it together.
Whatever Chris Anderson said at half-time has had the desired effect.
So there it is off the boot, and he's done it again. Put it up on the same flight path. There's the result. About being a flashy player, he's all of that, and that was a fine exhibition of it, but he could have done a touch better than he did.
He's a former Cronulla player, had a couple of seasons over there. Moved to St George looking for a permanent spot in first grade. He's played pretty well out there. St George keeping the
Brown's into a hole, Peter. Inside the 20, Tallis. Tallis supports him. Tallis is held and made to play the ball.
10 metres out from the line. Brown calling for a penalty. Calling for a quicker play the ball. Goulet and Bradley.
The big second rower. The former centre. He strolls in. Soft in the final analysis, but Graham Bradley combined with the other giant in the side, Goulet.
From right in front, raises the flag. This is going to go right down to the wire. 18-16, the Doggies over the Dragons. And here's another tackle that's got a little bit of a question mark on it. Jim Dimmick's tackle.
Bartram, he's through the gap, he's away over the halfway, comes inside Lamb, goes to the outside, finds Mundine for the corner, and he's short and into touch.
John Timo has come up with the tackle of the match.
It's a penalty though to St George. It's a penalty to St George for throwing the player over the sideline after the tackle had been completed. Can St George snatch a victory? It's out with Nathan Brown. Barnhill goes to ground. I thought he may have lost it. He's tackled on the 10-metre line. Barnhill. Brown appeals to play it. He does. Bradley's been over the line once. He's pulled down 3 metres from the line now.
Right-hand side, no defenders for the Bulldogs. They've got to go right through Mundine.
Brown, he hears the call. They go back. Mundine, he's pulled down 3 metres from the line. They've still got to go to the right. Brown goes in and he scores. Look at the elation. Look at St George. You can see the red and whites haven't been on the board before today, but they've snatched this one from the fire.
I told you the game was over, Ray. The big long kick from the Bulldogs from Terry Lamb. Williams comes to the left. That's all Brown needed, that little gap. He drove down low, up goes the arm.
This is grand final stuff here at Cogra's Jubilee. Just what the game needed. It needed something like this today to remind people of the greatness of St George, the greatness of history. And they've come from nowhere to snatch victory on full time. And Wayne Bartram converts the try. The Bulldogs have led to the shadows of the post. They finish with 12. Saints finish with 12. 22-18, the final score.
After a magnificent